trivia all over the greater Charlotte area. You may have seen him and his dog Muggsy.
Yeah!
Probably more likely to remember Muggsy. Next comedian and I have a lot of things in common. We both love soccer, we both have dogs, but we have a lot of things not in common as well. I have a girlfriend. People like my trivia.
Fair.
Seriously though, this is genuinely one of the funniest people I know. He's one of my best friends. I'm really excited to have him here. He's one of my favorite Jews as well, and I think he's going to be yours too. Greenz, everybody. Beastie Boys, I'm officially the fourth Beastie Boys member. You never saw that in the documentary, but I am that guy. Long Island Jew, Beastie Boys my favorite. I brought notes up tonight also because I've never done more than 7 minutes before, just like in bed as well. And it's actually the same notes as well. It's like slow down and make sure you breathe. So we're good to go. Alright, well first lap, we're good to go. 2025, y'all, we almost made it through. Congratulations, give yourselves a round of applause. We all made it through most of it so far. The best thing for me in 2025 though is the drunk jingles. You see those drunk commercial jingles? It's like rehashes of my favorite songs back in the day. It's like 80s songs that are doing the drunk jingles. And that Wegovy song fucking slaps. As the kids would say, Wegovy. Alright, that's all I have to answer. I'm not political at all, by the way. I'm really not. I'm like kind of in the middle, maybe a little bit left, but I watch all the politics, right? And I'm not political because as a young child, one of my goals in life was not to get shot in the face for my opinion. So, I think I'm doing well so far. Oh, tonight, I hope none of you, I see you, Andy. I know, I see you, Andy. Don't shoot me today. I watch CNN, I watch Fox News, I watch all of it. I take my own opinion, like, definitely in the middle. But I did leave Fox News at home last night when I went out, and now my dog was to deport all the chihuahuas. He's home right now, so I'm really scared to go home tonight. Also, clearly, I'm a soccer fan. I love soccer. The World Cup is coming here next year. That is going to be a fucking debacle, right? Nothing unifies the United States like our love of soccer, like, right? You guys all love soccer so much. Instead of red cards and yellow cards, avoiding them, people will be trying to play for green cards against Team Ice. You're in the country. You're good. Also, not that any of you would know, why would you know, but Iran has actually made the World Cup. I'm not sure why you would think that or whatever. That's kind of crazy, right? Iran will be in the United States playing soccer against us. I'm not going to touch that with a pole, but I heard they're amazing on attack. But the defense is very, very weak. The worst thing about playing Iran though, is you don't know if you actually beat them, right? You scored a goal, but can anyone confirm it? Did we actually knock them out? I don't know. Oh, Iran. Funny story, before we bombed them the first time, they used to be called Iran. Now they're just Iran. Alright, no third one for that. Actually, no fucking, who cares? I got all the time in the world. Legend has it that before that, they were Iran, the country was called I Will Run. Alright, so here's $1 for the tip jar. That's for everybody else. All the other comments get 25 cents for that. Alright, that's it for my monologue. Let's go into a little bit about me. Let's make fun of myself for a little bit, right? You guys all want that. I'm in my 40s. I know I look amazing ladies, but I am in my 40s, sadly. And like, it's weird to be in your 40s, right? That's really the middle age, and all my friends are married, have kids, they have kids going to college now. We each have a lot of different fears in our lives, right? Their fears are like, global warming, what school will my kid go to, or like crime. My biggest fears is a group chat without me going on right now. And somebody somewhere is texting about me, and I am not involved in it. That is my biggest fear. Very easy. The worst thing about being 40 though, you're right in between, right? The young people, they call me a dinosaur because I know what a DVD is. Meanwhile, I can beat your ass in Fortnite or Call of Duty, so shut the fuck up. The other thing, young people, they call me boomer, right? Like, oh, you know what a boo-boo is, you fucking boomer? Meanwhile, I collect Funkos and like, hey, boomers and your boo-boos, you guys should look at Beanie Babies and see what happened to those back that day. Super valuable now, I promise you that. You fucking boomer. And that's why I'm banned from Reddit right now. That's why I can't get on Reddit. And the old people, right? They're always like, oh, you're so fucking young, stop, you're young. No, you're just fucking super old. That's what it is. There's levels to age. I hope you realize that, right? Like, I'm old, and you're fucking really old, so stop saying I'm young. We're all old. Oh, fucking old people. Hey, you know, if that's the thing that offends you, then you got a lot to come through. We got a lot more to go through than that. What do people always say, right? What do people always say? Age is just a number, right? Age is just a number. The stupidest phrase in the world, right? You know what numbers do? That's how we measure things, that's how we rank things, that's how we do everything. Math is based on numbers, the entire fucking world. That's like saying my STD is just letters. My gout is just a word, and my trip to the colonoscopy is just a day at the spa. You know what I mean? That's what it is. You know you're getting fucking old too when you carry your own box of shit to the UPS to avoid a finger in your ass. I will do anything to avoid a finger in my ass, including carrying my own shit to the UPS. They're also like the boxes like nondescript, right? But meanwhile it says like colon cancer. I'm carrying it down the street. Cool time. Age is just a number. I heard that's the subtitle of the Epstein files as well. That's a good one. I should get another dollar for that one. I like that. But age is just a number, right? So if age is just a number, forever 39. We're just like age on dating apps from now on, right? It's just a number. I will always be 39 on dating apps. All right, that was it. Let's move on. We're dating. So the hardest part about being 40, I'll be honest, single, no kids, nothing like that, is dating. I realize I'm not getting the A team anymore. I realize that. There's going to be the B team out there. There's going to be some chicks who've been around the block, everything like that. I'm not a 40-year-old virgin, trust me, but I'm barely a virgin since I turned 40. Thank you to that one soul who came home with me the other night. Thank you. Oh my God, this is never going to be a chick that I keep talking about this. So anyway, I like to think that my dream Jeff gets action because I keep waking up with morning wood every fucking morning. In a perfect world, I think I would have been in Fight Club, and it's really just Brad Pitt going around fucking all these girls at night while I'm sleeping, and I'm really getting all that ass. That's not true. It's just my dog licking my feet that gets me aroused. Muggsy. Speaking of dogs, has anybody ever been to a hotel with a dog in the past? Anyone? Do they charge you a cleaning fee? Where the fuck am I staying? All right, whatever. But I go in and I check into a hotel, like it's $150 cleaning fee for your dog. First of all, my dog's like this big, and I'm gonna walk him. He's not gonna be shitting in the hotel room. Also, when I check in, there's a used condom in the corner. You're gonna charge me a condom fee? Clearly it's not mine also, but it's in the corner. So you know what I do? You know what I do when that fucking dog, when I check out of the hotel? I take a giant shit in the living room and then I check out. I paid for that anyway, right? Why not? Have you ever taken a $150 shit before? None of you have, so it's very valuable. Alright. Back to not getting laid. I use my toilet to determine how long it's been since I've gotten laid. I use like the shit stains, like rings, like tree rings. Oh, 4 rings, it's been fucking 4 months. Because you best believe the second I come home with a woman, I'm going right to the bathroom and clean that fucking toilet. And hide in the squatty potty also, because it works, but it's embarrassing when a girl sees that. And of course, on the dating apps, you have to be. It's the worst thing ever though, because like people like me, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so much better than them. But meanwhile, it's probably the same thing happening to girls that I like, right? They're seeing me, and they're like, oh, we're so much better than this guy. So that kind of stuff. I haven't given up hope. Like I'm still looking for a trophy wife, like somebody. I'm not sexist, not to like show off, but like someone I'm proud of, to be in my corner, you know what I mean? They're like, a trophy on my case. At this point though, I'll just take participation trophy. Do you want to go home with me? Let's do this. The last girl I went home with, again, they've been all around the block, right? The last girl I went home with from a Bumble date. After we had sex, all these balloons came down, and 100, like, said, "You're my 100th customer, yay, congrats." And I was like, "What did you give me? What's my prize?" She's like, "Chlamydia." I don't have STDs, by the way. Yeah, I'm like never getting a girlfriend if you talk about STDs this entire time. At my age also, I put my FICO score on my Bumble app. I feel most of you are divorced and like your husband was a deadbeat dad, so like my 710 credit score probably was good for you. That was for my dad. Thank you. I'm getting laid because of my credit score. He wouldn't be happy getting laid. He'd be happy that my credit score is very high up. The Jewish love. But have you ever had sex because of your credit score? It's illuminating. It's awesome. She's like, "I don't want to be with you, but I kind of want to buy a house with you." That was terrible. The funniest thing is though, Bumble every once in a while shows me a dude. It's like, you've been here 18 years. Like, why? You sure you're not homosexual? I'm like, I'm not. I'm just undateable. I wasn't always single and crazy. Well, I wasn't always single, and I was much more crazy when I was younger. But I actually was engaged. I'm not going to talk shit about her, that's fine. All I remember though is I used a previous stone, and she wanted like a princess cut. So a princess cut's like that square thing, so we had to put all these little diamonds around it, whatever that is. I thought it'd be cheaper, because I had the main diamond already. I asked the diamond dealer, "Why are these rings so expensive?" And they're like, "Oh, they're conflict-free diamonds." So I'm thinking to myself, is there a bloody bargain bin anywhere? I'll take some children's deaths for my diamond, it's cheaper. There's probably more intrinsic value to that anyway, right? In fact, you know when you donate like a cup of coffee to somebody and like they send you the picture of the kid and like how they're doing? I went the opposite. I want to know what 2 kids died to get this diamond for me already. And what the dreams are. I'm sure, don't worry, I'm sure they're paying their families when they get all that. Oh, blood diamonds. My friend told me not to do that. I don't care. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about diamond. Alright. I forgot to slow down and wait for laughs and clapping, so I already ruined my notes, but clearly I had mental health, right? We all realize that. But if 2025, and if you took the exam for mental health, you would all fail or pass? I don't know what it is. I passed the mental health exam, so I'm crazy? I don't know how it works. First of all, I don't know if any of you have ever been to a psychiatrist or anything like that. They give you a questionnaire to start. And the range of the questions is like, never, sometimes, or no, occasionally, sometimes, usually, and all the time. Right? That's how it works. And I'm thinking to myself, how am I giving myself a self-assessment for my craziness right now? Like, I'm filling out a Scantron, I'm like, okay, am I crazy or not? Okay, I don't know. But let me go through the questions first. The first question is, do you have delusions of grandeur? And I'm thinking, yeah, that's like normal, right? Like I play the lottery, things like that. Like I have delusions of grandeur, yeah, but I live in reality. So I'm like, okay, a 3, that's fine. Let's put you right down the middle. Like I want to be crazy that I get meds, but not crazy enough that they send me the loony bin. So I'm trying to figure out the scores. The next question is, have you ever felt down, depressed, or anything like that? And I'm thinking to myself, okay, they're clearly, the higher you put, the higher your score is. So I'm like, okay, no more 5s for me anymore, all these 3s. I'm like, yeah, we're living 2025. You're not depressed now, then there's something wrong with you. You're the psychopath, and you're not worried about where the fuck we are right now. And then the final question, or one of the final questions was, I should remember that. Oh, have you ever harmed yourself? Or wanted to harm yourself? And I'm like, yes, finally a 0, right? Like never, I've never thought that ever in my life. I might be crazy, but I don't want to hurt myself. I love me, more than most of you. And then it said, or others. And I'm like, fuck! Like literally, driving here today, I flipped off somebody because they gave a homeless man $1, but they didn't have their turn signal on. That's literally what I did. And then in Atlanta, the other week, I'm clunking, this guy cut me off, I curse him out, I cut him off, give him the finger. It's an autonomous driver. You never felt more like a douchebag until you cursed out nobody driving ever in your life. Yeah. Like, fuck you! There's like nobody in the car. That's awesome. Awesome. At least I won't get shot though. The funniest thing is my psychiatrist, I don't know if you know this, but usually you need a psychiatrist to give you drugs and then like another guy to talk you through things. I didn't know that at first, so I only had the drug guy. And so, after like a few weeks, I have a high tolerance for drugs. I did a lot of drugs in my college life, unfortunately, and that's why I need drugs now to fix that. It's a perpetual cycle of horribleness. But anyway, I get to like, 20 milligrams, 40 milligrams, we keep going. I show up like 2 months in, I'm at 80 milligrams or whatever, I don't know if that's a lot. And he's like, by the way, you're at the maximum human dosage. Like, whoa, first of all, shouldn't you have told me that before you gave it to me? Like 1 milligram more and I might fucking die? What do you mean the maximum human dosage of meds? Also, that kind of fucks with my head. Like, oh my God, we don't have enough more medicine for you. You're too crazy, you're on your own. So I asked him, like, what's the next steps? And he's like, oh, I gotta fill out paperwork, I don't wanna do all that. Like, my psychiatrist doesn't wanna fill out paperwork for me to be healthier. He's like, usually it's just schizos and like other people that get that much meds. I'm like, holy shit. I am more fucked up than I thought I was. Ah, fucking meds. And then the next thing I think is, human dosage? Are there depressed elephants out there? What do you mean human dosage? Is there like Lexapro for like a fucking camel out there? Human dosage. Really fucked with me. I said to him, why don't we start with the horse dosage and work our ways up, Kimasabi? He's Asian, so I can say Kimasabi. But at that point, I realized I need a therapist also, because this guy's not helping me out at all. He's making me more and more crazy. Alright, so random shit. I think the fall of America, I think where our biggest problem is our love of hot sauce. I don't get it. You guys have a whole entire aisle in the supermarket for hot sauce. And it's not even the point, it's like, is it good anymore? It's like, can you finish this food, right? It's like, you guys sell chips, like one chip, and you finish it, people die from that. Like, how is that a fucking thing? People are starving in Ethiopia, and we have a talk show where people eat wings and try and like answer questions about how hot it is. By the way, is Ethiopia still starving? Like, I don't know. We are the world. It's been 80 years. Get your shit together, Ethiopia. Like, what the fuck is going on there? Yeah, but food, we don't care about how it tastes anymore. It's like, can you finish it so we burn your mouth? Do you think the Food Network is banned in Ethiopia, by the way? Or like, I don't know how that works. Like, first of all, it's like, oh, you guys can't see food. Like, is the government banning it? Or is it like more like porn? Like, you have to pay like extra $1 to see like a fresh apple in your face. Or, choice number 3, do they have their own Food Network and it's like 5 ways to make things with sand? Not a lot of Ethiopia haters here. Alright. But I can imagine the Ethiopians are watching like the Food Network and then they're like, oh my God, is that entire set made of food? Like, that's produce, and like they're throwing it away. Or they watch judges like taste of food and throw everything away, and they're like, what the fuck? I feel like Gordon Ramsay could single-handedly feed Ethiopia. I just hope they like risotto and scallops. The amount of risotto he throws up could save the entire fucking planet, by the way. I also think hot, like the spicy menu tells you the peppers, like 3 peppers, this spicy. I think they should put poops at the end of it too, so you know how spicy these come out of your ass. Like you might find that 3 spicy one, okay, it's not that spicy, but it's like 10 spices coming out of your fucking ass. Or you make it a rare one, right? 4 spicy, but it's a good fucking poop. How many do we have time, Wes? We good? I don't even know what Wes is, we're fine. He'll boo me if I have to. Alright, some random thoughts right now. I have no idea how long I've been out. Like I said, I hold hope for marriage and all that shit, but I would love to name my kid Circumstance. Because I feel like the world today, if he commits a crime or anything like that, we can always say, just a victim of circumstance. And we all have a good laugh, ironic laugh. I'm just setting myself up for a serial killer life. Alright, I'm gonna close with this again. I'm surprised I haven't been recruited by like the left or the right now. I'm a single 40-year-old. I play video games, ISIS. Why has nobody recruited me? Not that I would join, but it would just feel nice to be, wanted by somebody. I mean, I'm on Reddit and all of that shit. But I would be the worst spy. The joke is on them. Because you could be like dragging, you could see 24 and all that, they like beat the shit out of them and never say a fucking word. I'd be the worst spy ever. They got a mask over my head, they're dragging me to like the torture room, and I stub my toe and I'll be like, oh, the Americans are attacking from the east, I'm sorry. Alright, y'all, thanks for my time. Thank you all so much for your work, thank you for your power. Thank you all so much.